Alright guys, I'm in the process of doing a 5-lug conversion on my 2007 Colorado. I'm going to put Crown Vic spindles on the front. I was just going to show you a couple things, a couple problems I ran into. You'll have to, what most guys are doing now is what I'm doing. You're going to have to ream these upper and lower ball joint holes out because the forward holes are just straight, they're not tapered like a GM. So you can just get a 10-degree ball joint reamer. I got this one from Speedway. You just ream these holes out. I just put a piece of tape on it and stick it in there and put a piece of tape on there so you know how far to go. These measure about the same, pretty close. So I've got these reamed out already. I've already mocked them up on the truck. One of the problems I ran into is it had a lot of negative camber. Even if you adjust the bottom all the way, the bottom control arm, if you adjust it in all the way, you still don't have enough adjustment. So I ended up extending where the ball joint bolts on. I extended it 3/4 of an inch. I tried it with extending it 1 inch, but it's a little too much. I think 3/4 of an inch will be pretty good. It'll give me pretty good adjustment on the bottom control arm. I just got a piece of 1/4 inch plate and kind of made me some little mounts, and I split the arms right here, kind of moved those out so I could slide this in and just weld it on top and on bottom. Welded the sides back up. Should be pretty strong, I think. Another problem is the factory Colorado tie rods are a little bit too short. So I'm gonna try to run some Crown Vic inner and outers. They're actually a lot longer than the Colorado ones, so I had to cut a little bit off the end and some off of here because it was bottoming out either way. Also, these inner threads are about 2 threads longer than the factory Colorado ones. So I cut about 2 threads off, and it butts up pretty good against the rack now. But another problem I'm running into is the factory Crown Vic brake calipers have a different thread on the banjo bolt. At least the ones I have do. This is a part number you'll most likely need for the banjo bolt for the brake hoses to the calipers. Also, when you're reaming the ball joints out, it doesn't have much room to get in here with a regular drill. So you're probably gonna need a 90-degree angle drill like this. You can rent them from Home Depot, I believe, for like $25 a day, but I found this one on Facebook Marketplace for like $100. So I think that's about it for the front end. But I'll show you what I'm doing in the back. I've already done the 8.8 swap. I have an Explorer. You gotta narrow it about 3 inches on this driver's side, and then you can use a passenger side axle. And then I swapped the Explorer flange out to just like a regular 1350 yoke. Then I got a Driveshaft, a 4-inch aluminum Driveshaft from PST. Supposedly good for quite a bit of power. It's got 373s, and I put a locker in the back, just like a ratcheting locker. Because the rear end I got didn't come with a posi in it. I think it was like $250 or something. And then on the wheels, these are Jegs wheels. They're 15 by 10 with a 4.5 inch back spacing. They fit pretty good. They're pretty close to my traction bars. I was gonna go with the 5.5 inch back spacing, but it would have been too close. And those are Mickey Thompson 275/60/15 drag radials. It's got a 2-inch drop block in the back. It sits about even with the front of the truck now. And then these are Smith Racecraft Assassin bars. They're actually for an S10, but I like these a little bit better than the Caltracs just because they have a couple more adjustment holes. I had to make these shock mounts. I just bought some like random shock mounts and made a little bracket that bolts to this. I haven't got any shocks yet, but that's about it so far. And then I'm gonna run some 17x7s on the front with the 215 65R17. Some cheap tires off Amazon. And I'm running them on this car too, so. But that's about it. But those are just some of the problems you might run into when doing the 5-lug conversion. Oh, also on the rear end, I'm trying to use the factory Explorer brake lines, and this thread on this one is different than the factory Colorado one. I've got an adapter ordered from Brake Quip. I think it's the part number's BQ50. It should work. I haven't tried it yet, but without having to change any other lines or nothing. So, but I think that's about it. All right, so I got everything put on. It's looking pretty good. I got the adjusters set right in the middle on the bottom control arms, and it's pretty close. So they should have plenty of adjustment when they go to align it. But just waiting on a few more parts, some new rotors and stuff like that before I can go drive it. But looks pretty good. Tire sticks out a little bit, which I would like it to be tucked in more, but oh well. So yeah, just like and subscribe my page. I'm gonna try to start doing some more Colorado stuff and other stuff I work on. But thanks.